Hello guys, this is AJ and welcome to AJ Automation. So in this session we are going to see a very small topic, but it's very useful and very important. If you are going for an interview, this question will definitely ask, and if you could not answer it, okay, there might be chances that you will get rejected. Okay, this is very small concept and very important, like how you take the screenshot. Like in normally in testing we have to take the screenshot when when you find any bug or if any test case fail. So as a proof of that issue, we need to take the screenshot. So manually we know that how we do it, but how you can do with the Selenium WebDriver using Selenium script, that we are going to see. Okay, so for taking screenshot we have already a ready-made method, and we just have to call that method and we just have to copy the file. That method will return a file. Okay, and that file we just need to copy to our local machine, and that's it. So it's quite easy. Let's quickly move to our Selenium coding part. Okay, so as always I have already created the test case for this. So to explain this, we'll open the Chrome browser. Okay, we are setting up the Chrome driver with the help of WebDriver manager. Then here we are creating the reference to the WebDriver using, and with the help of that we are just going to this LinkedIn page. So what we are going to do is we will open this link and we will take a full page screenshot of this. Okay, and then that screenshot we will store in our local machine. Okay, so here we will go, it will maximize the window. I have given some page load timeout for 20 seconds. Okay, so these are the steps. So how you can, if you go with the steps, that will be easy to understand. So what we have to do is you need to create first a text screenshot reference. Okay, and you need to cast your driver, okay, this driver, to take a screenshot. Okay, and using this ts, then we will call a method that is present in text screenshot, and that method is get screenshot as. Okay, so for that purpose we need to create this reference. Okay, so there are two methods. Okay, either you can create a text screenshot reference here, and then this is called a casting. I hope you know this. So we are casting our driver, okay, into a text screenshot object, and using this object we will call this method. Okay, and then this line, what is this like looks like an argument. So this will like output type as a file. So this will give us the output, and that output should be in as a file type. Okay, so as output is in file type, we need to store that in a file type reference, right? So here we have given the file, this src file. So in src file we will have our screenshot file. Okay, so we just have to copy that file into our local machine. Okay, we need to copy the file which is present in this object to our local machine. So how you can do that? So you using this file utils method. Okay, just use this, the copy file, give the source file where our screenshot is, and give the your local path, okay, where you want to store the screenshot. Okay, this is creating a new object of file type, and just we have provided the argument the where you want to store. So let's try to save this file into C drive, and let's see if it's saved or not. And this is method number 2. This is just one line, a single line declaration of all. Here we have casted our driver, and directly using that we will be able to call this method. Okay, and directly we are storing this. So here we have written the two lines, the separate. So as per your understanding, I think this will be easy to understand. Like take the text screenshot reference, create the text screenshot reference, and using the reference we know we need to call the method. So just write ts dot. Okay, if you write ts dot, it will give, see this. So that will be easy to understand. Just call that method and store in file type of variable. So you just have to copy the file from source file into your local machine. So let's go and run this it should store the two screenshot by from method 1 LinkedIn 1 and LinkedIn 2 from the method 2. So let us quickly run this and let's see what happens. It's launching the Chrome browser and let's maximize it. And some issue is there. Let us see. Test case fails. Okay, it is saying access is denied. Okay, I will tell you why. So let's just see that what path we have provided. The C drive path we have provided, right? So in C drive, right, where our operating system is there, so you cannot directly copy any file without the administrator permission. So just for example, I will try to copy this file manually and I will try to paste it. Let's see. So you see it will give a like access denied error here. So you need to provide the administrator permission here. Okay, so manually that we can do when you are doing copy the file directly to the C drive, but we are coming here, we are copying through our automation script, so that's why it is giving this error. So what you have to do is you have to change the path. Okay, what we will do, go there, close this. Let's try to create one folder. Okay, and in this folder we will try to in this folder we will try to copy those that store that screenshots. So in destination, just have to in C drive, then folder name, right, screen shot. Okay, and same here, screenshot. So in C drive, go to C screenshot folder and there save this. So there definitely we will be able to store, right? Okay, let's see again. Let's run this again and let's see. So it should store two screenshot, LinkedIn 1 and LinkedIn 2. Hopefully this time it will work. Okay, browser close means our screen our test case has passed. Okay, no error, you see. Let's go and see here. You can see that two screenshot has been saved to our folder, whatever path you are given. Just don't give directly the C drive, okay, otherwise it will give the administrator permission error. Okay, so this is very easy utility in your script, in your framework. We need to use this when whenever any test case failed, we will just call this method, and according to we will provide the name also. So according to whatever the name you provided and the type of that image, that will be stored accordingly. So it's quite easy, and I will suggest that before going interview, like just keep in mind these two lines. Okay, if interviewer asks you, you need to write down in your the paper given. So it's quite easy, and I hope you have understood properly. Okay, so that's it for this session. See you in the next. We will try to cover some another important concept in Selenium. Okay, so thanks for watching. See you.